Ferris Media and Marketing, owned by entrepreneurs D. Ferris, brings to you the finest in final tribute and obituary programs. Dee is known as the obituary queen, and she brings to you the finest in colored printed celebration of life programs with pictures of your loved one and you in whatever design that you can imagine that you will cherish forever. D also owns Alpha Omega Monuments and can provide for your family all types of headstones, flat, stand up, double headstones, even headstones with your loved one's picture. Whatever your printing need, Ferris Media and Marketing can provide it for you. Give her a call at 901-921-0110. Even if you need business cards, logos, or contracts, 901-921-0110. It's official. Judge Felicia Corbin Johnson will seek re-election to the Shelby County Circuit Court Division 1 on August 4, 2022. Judge Corbin Johnson wants you to know she has worked hard to serve the legal community and litigants and administer justice in a fair, impartial, and compassionate manner. She is honored to serve as a member of the judiciary on the Shelby County Circuit Court and preside over cases of great importance and consequence. She is duly qualified, well-versed in the law, steady, and has the qualities and ideas that you want in a judge. Judge Corbin Johnson sincerely appreciates and thanks the legal profession, clergy, business, and civic organizations, government officials, and the entire Shelby County community for the support and confidence you have placed in her these 7 years. And she respectfully asks that you continue to have confidence in her as she moves forward to re-election in 2022. Please help re-elect Judge Corbin Johnson, Shelby County Court, Division 1. Paid for by the committee to elect Felicia Johnson. This is an urgent message for all of the citizens of Shelby County. Shelandra Y. Ford has done an excellent job as the Shelby County Register of Deeds, and that is why I am urging you to re-elect her for a second term. Her opponent has been turned out of his political office, and now he wants you to give him a job that he has absolutely no experience in. And why would you change when with Shelandra Y. Ford, you have accountability, you have attainability, and you have accessibility? Vote to re-elect Shelandra Y. Ford, Register of Deeds. And then tell her opponent, if you need a job, Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all of them places, they hiring. Attorney Carlos Bibbs has practiced law for 24 years, and now he wants you to elect him judge of Circuit Court Division 2. As judge, he will represent the diversity our community needs. He's a firm believer in equity and equality under the law. Carlos Bibbs has the demeanor and the temperament suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court, Division 2. Paid for by the committee to elect Carlos Bibbs, Judge, Ed Payton. Citizens of Cordova, it is time to elect a proven leader to represent you on the Shelby County Commission. And the person that is capable of doing that job is Karan Fosun. Karan Fosun wants you to elect her to the position of Shelby County Commission, District 5. Karan and her husband Charlie have lived in Cordova 20 years and have chosen to raise their two sons there. She has 9 years of experience as the chief administrator of the Shelby County Commission, and she's licensed also in Tennessee to sell real estate. She's a wife, she's a mother that's concerned and committed to making family life better for all of the citizens of Cordova and to make business owners comfortable in opening their businesses there. Karan Folsom says, and I quote, "I want to fight for families just like ours to ensure that Cordova has an authentic voice that is committed to our getting what is due us," unquote. Cordova, Karan Folsom is prepared to be your crime fighter. Karan Folsom wants to invest in the children's education of Cordova and Cordova's infrastructure. Cordova, vote for Karan Folsom to the Shelby County Commission, District 5. And don't you dare wait until May 3rd. Early voting is April 13th through the 28th. Paid for by friends of Karan Folsom for the
Hi, I'm Reginald Milton. For the past 8 years, I've served as your Shelby County Commissioner. For the past 20 years, I have been the Executive Director of the nonprofit South Memphis Alliance, which has worked with children in our juvenile justice system and our children in foster care. We need elected officials who have experience, civic servants who understand the challenges that we're facing today. I'm asking you to support me as I seek to run for the next juvenile court clerk seat. I need your support. I need your prayers. Now more than
For 202 years, Shelby County has been a place of creativity, courage, and community, even in the face of many challenges and crises. We are the home to kings and queens, and the place where Dr. King, the drum major of the civil rights movement, was slain for fighting for the rights of humanity. Through our challenges and crises, the citizens of Shelby County continue to strive to make the place we call home a fantastic place. Today, we continue to face challenges in our community with crime, in our schools with COVID, and our neighborhoods with blight. We've witnessed too many lives affected and families torn apart due to these daunting tragedies. This is why I'm running to become your next Shelby County Commissioner for District 12. I believe we have what it takes to face these issues head on and create solutions together to make the city and county we call home a viable place. Together, we will fight for housing and sustainable living, economic empowerment in our communities, and address juvenile and adult crime. On April 3rd, 1968, at Mason Temple, the night before Dr. King was assassinated, he used these words to challenge the Memphians. He says, "Don't allow it to stop in Memphis, but follow through." This election is important, and it requires each of us to follow through so that the next generation will still have a place to call home and thrive. You need a leader who believes in change, who will listen to your concerns, who will fight to make everyone stronger. Join us today in the mission to empower voices for change.
Aren't you tired of voting for persons for public office just because of their name, their party affiliation, or because they're just sitting there and you know they're sitting there with absolutely no experience at all? Or a person who is just looking for a job? Shelby Countyans, now it is the chance and the opportunity to make the change by voting for Mayern Briggs Bernard for the criminal court clerk. Mayern Briggs Bernard has over 39 years of criminal court experience in administration, supervisory, management, and operations. She's a certified public administrator. She has supervised 6 departments in the criminal court clerk's office. She has supervised criminal court clerk's customer service units. She has been the liaison to 10 criminal court judges for over 20 years. She has worked closely and collaborated with county and government offices throughout her career. It is now time to make a change in the criminal court clerk's office. Vote for experience. Don't vote for someone who just needs a job. Paid for by the committee to elect Mayor Briggs Bernard, criminal court clerk Karen Jones, treasurer.
He will let you know, yeah, yeah, Christ Thaddeus. It's the Thaddeus Matthew Show. He's not afraid to tell the truth. He is the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Sometimes the other news don't get it right. They don't get it right. But Daddy does his homework every night. What's local news, world news, national news? He's gonna keep it tight. For the people, he will fight.
And good Thursday evening to you, and welcome again to still the most controversial talk show in the world. Okay? The most controversial. I may need a haircut that you cut your mammoth's hair before they put in the grave. I don't have to cut my motherfucking hair till I get ready. And if I'm busy making money, fuck a haircut. I'm still pretty, motherfucker. Okay? And since you so worried about my haircut, you can't worry about the show, so you will go on, motherfucker. I know I need a haircut, it just ain't took time. I'm too busy selling these goddamn commercials. Fuck a haircut. Am I still pretty? Don't y'all think I'm still pretty? I think I'm pretty. So shit. Fuck the bottle. When I get there, I do it. If I feel like going and get some razors, I'll do it myself. God damn it, shit. Do they make you cut your hair at Burger King? Thank you, Selena. She says I'm handsome. Motherfuckers. I'll go for. I got a funeral to go to Sunday, so I'm gonna go tomorrow or Saturday. Yeah, he gone now. But if you think I ain't talking about no goddamn car, fuck yours. If your dick don't get hard, that's your motherfucker business. I don't give a fuck. If you think I need a haircut, my haircut costs $40. So you can, if you text me, cash app me the $40, I'll go get my haircut. Damn. Alright? Some of y'all be worrying about the wrong goddamn thing. Because I'm still a good looking motherfucker. I'm a sexy older man. And I'm supposed to have some damn gray. I ain't like some of you, these young guys. Some of these older guys who go and because somebody told them at 90 years old you're supposed to have black hair. Be like my friend, former state senator John Ford. Shit. I saw John one day when he got that little deal. That was gray. Next day I saw him at the funeral home.
Shit, black as the night. See, I have no problems with my age. Okay. I'll be 65 years old April 1st. The old people, you said this is wisdom. So I got whole lots of wisdom. And if you motherfuckers watch me every day, you know I got some wisdom. So don't be worried about the wrong thing. Yeah. I knew a preacher. He got the hooping. And he was sweating. And dye started running all down his face. And he was talking about, oh, the blood. I said, no, Doc. Oh, the dye. He died. No, you died. Oh, he died. I said, you died, Reverend. You died. We can see the dying. Okay, let me leave that alone. Okay. Y'all all right? Y'all all right? Okay. Let me say something. You know, you can't be nice to niggas. Somebody ought to tell me amen right there. You can't be nice to niggas. You go out of your way to help a nigga. And I'm talking about you, Billy Autry. Owner of Serenity Funeral Home and Mortuary of Northern Mississippi. You's an ungrateful motherfucker. Man, in January, I ran you an advertising special that was foolish. That I ain't doing no more. Ever again. I gave you 3 months of advertising for $1,500. That was in January. I talked about your little funeral home every night. I played your commercial 3 times every morning on 6 radio stations in Mississippi. And motherfucker, you got the unmitigated gall to tell me that I'm giving you second class service. Because you see all these nice fine commercials of these politicians and other businesses. What the fuck did you think you was gonna get for $1,500? And if there was a problem, brother, we 2 months in to your advertising alone. And you tell me I'm giving you second class service. Motherfucker. Did you ever say Not that you was gonna get it for $1,500, but I think that with me talking about your business every night, putting you on 3 times a day, Monday through Friday. Then on Saturdays in Greenwood, Mississippi, where I broadcast, I play you. You's an ungrateful motherfucker. And if y'all got your mama at his funeral home right now, go get your mama. Go get your mama right now. If your mama at his funeral home right now, go get your mama. See, motherfucker, what you don't understand, and you should because you own a radio station. And I did it partially because I wanted to get on your radio station. But I don't kiss no motherfucker's ass. I announce you every night. That's a commercial. Many nights I ad-libbed your commercial. But I ain't giving no other motherfucker that deal. You don't fuck that up for every goddamn body. I'm trying to help you. But you're going to tell me I gave you second class service. So you fucked it up for everybody else. From now on, it's $1,500 a month for this show. $2,000 a month if you want this show and radio. I mean, that really fucked me up. But if y'all mama right now is at the Serenity Funeral Home, go get your mama. Even if you have to put your mama on the back seat of the damn car. Go get your mama. They'll probably do, and if you're going to get them cremated, they end up like them folk, Arbonard Funeral Home in Memphis. Oh, the title of the show tonight, I just got a lot to talk about. That's what the title of the show tonight is. I'm going to talk about a Karen in a minute that's a politician. Okay, whose name is Coon. Y'all remember when white folks used to call us Coon? I'm finna talk about her ass in a minute. Now, the Serenity Funeral Home that I'm talking about has no ties or any connections to the Serenity Funeral Home in Memphis. If your car's small and you can't get your mama on the back seat, do her like y'all do the mattresses when y'all moving. Tie her to the top of the car. Okay. Yeah, tie her to the top of the car. And the police said, that's just my mama. I had to move my mama from down there. I don't know what they would have did to my mama down there. Doc, I know what you're charging for a funeral. If you had a warrant to, if you'd have called me and said, Thaddeus, can you do me one of them? I'd have probably, what if it rains? Her ass ain't gonna feel the rain. Shit. She just be a wet, dead motherfucker. Water don't hurt the dead. It don't hurt the dead. If she embalmed, good. Okay. Yeah, just go get your mama. This is a public service announcement. Go get your mom. Okay? Go repossess your mama. But Big Ray, I don't kiss no motherfucker's ass. I may run my tongue over male's ass, but no, Big Ray, I can't kiss your ass now. And you can't treat me any kind of way when I ain't run to the service. See, you wouldn't say that to white folk. You'd call Mr. White Folk and say, Mr. White Folk, will you please? I know I probably didn't give you enough money. You gave me a great deal. Will you please make me one of them visual commercials? Yeah, if your daddy down there, get him too. He probably ain't a bomb good enough. He probably got up and walked the fuck out of there anyway. Billy Ray, did you really want to fuck with me? Because I got plenty of dead jokes. Damn. See, if that had been a white funeral home, they'd call it, Mr. Matthews? I would say, yes, may I help you? Mr. Matthews, we know that you gave us a great deal on advertising, and we've been watching your program, and we see all of the great advertising that you have on for several businesses and for all of those political people. Yes. Yes, what we would like to do is, if you will, sir, if you please, sir, we would like one of those visual commercials. In fact, we willing to give you some more monkeys. I would say, sir, all I need, send me some pictures. Give me your Facebook page, and I will pull pictures from them and make you a commercial. Thank you, Mr. Matthews. You're more than welcome. Just cash app me another $1,000. Yes, sir, Mr. Matthews. It's going to be well worth it. Yes, sir. When you look at Ferris commercial, she ain't complaining. And I took the pictures from Facebook. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna leave it alone. Get these motherfucking dolphins off my goddamn page. Ooh. Okay. See, I know my value. I've been doing this shit 42 years. A Reed commercial is a damn commercial. When you listen to radio, when you listen to your radio, do you see any pictures on your radio, goddammit? But it's still a commercial. But you can't be nice to niggas. All right. So much for that. I have not kept up with Billy Ray, so I don't really know what the hell is going on the case. I'm going to sit down. I'm getting ready to move next week. What day? Thursday of next week. I'm moving into a new residence. I went over there this evening. That motherfucker got stairs. My broadcasting room, when I get my bedroom is on the main floor. I'm about to go. I know it's 20 steps. My house is shaped like a castle. And I got motherfucker. I made it up the steps slow. So ain't no need me oversleeping in the morning time and gotta go upstairs to do the radio show. Y'all gonna have to be some waiting motherfuckers, cause shit. Woo! See, you go up the steps, then you turn and go up some more steps, about 10 more steps. Shit. I damn near died. But I'm gonna have me a room up there. I'm gonna put my sofa in there. I'll put me my laser board, some my recliner or stuff in there. Put me a TV up there. Get me one of them little ice box. I'm gonna get me a damn microwave. I ain't coming down them goddamn steps until it's nighttime. No, I don't give you no motherfucking tour. I didn't ask you for a tour of your damn duplex, devil. Shit. I ain't coming down. Am I ready for that cane curso? Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready for it now. I gotta have me a gate put on the house too. Yeah, I'm gonna stay upstairs. I'm gonna have my cell phone. I'm gonna have my little table. Whew. Ooh, Jesus. I got so motherfucking tired. I just sat down on the goddamn steps and said, shit, God damn it, I'm just here. But it's larger than where I am now. I'll come downstairs when it's time to get something to eat. Because my wife already told me that's going to be good exercise for me. Shit. I'm going to take my little bike upstairs. Whew. I've got a moving company finally. God know. And because I don't want all you motherfuckers to know where I live. That's why I ain't putting no pictures of where I live, because I may have some neighbors. Oh, that's just out right there, ain't it? I ain't putting no pictures on the outside. You may see a picture on me on the inside. There ain't gonna be no pictures of my house on social media. I have to be concerned about my and Mel's security. Okay? That's a must for me. Okay? So I've got to do that. All right, let me get off into the show. Again, I don't know what's going on in the Billy Ray case. I'm going to do some research on it. Wouldn't no one know you're moving if you wouldn't broadcast it? Motherfucker, I can broadcast if I want that I'm moving. Suck my dick, man. Okay? I can say, I ain't going to tell you, motherfucker. See, you motherfuckers get jealous of somebody else's blessings. Get you some damn blessings. Ask God to do something for you. Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm taking you. Oh, my wife already took your ass off the page.
I'm multitasking.
Huh?
I'm multitasking.
Yeah, you're cooking there too.
Okay.
God bless your heart. But let me get into something. This Billy Ray thing will be going on for a minute. Well, before I do that, let me say thank you all for most of you all to be about $2,000 or more a month, Bunny. If you want to know how much I'm paying, about $2,000 a month. You want to help me on it, bitch? Thanks most of you all for being nice to my guests on last night. I did have to block several of you, and you'll never be back. Tomorrow night, after listening to her, my title for my Friday night show is going to be Church Hurt. And have you been cured? I want to hear from some of you tomorrow night that have been hurt in the church, that don't mind identifying the church or the pastor or the people that hurt you in the church. It was very agonizing to me to listen to DeMarcia last night, who is an intersex individual who was born with the birth defect of having a dick and a pussy. And then the dick didn't work. Parents cutting it out. Not telling you. You don't find out until you're 47 years old what happened to you. Sweet. It's tragic. And then when she stood up and said that the preacher preached on her from the pulpit, church folk running and jumping. How you know I'm renting? And if I'm renting, why does it bother you? Okay? Jerry Jones, why would it bother you? Whether I'm buying or renting. Why? My money. And if you are calling yourself living in the house that you say, I'm buying this house. No, you ain't. You renting. You don't own that motherfucker until you paid the bank the last note. You got a decorated thing of saying what you want to say. But if you are buying a house and you don't pay that house note, don't they foreclose on you? Don't they tell you that you got to go? So give me the difference. Do you own the land that the house is on? Anyway, let me go and talk about this. Thank you, but that's going to be a very interesting subject on tomorrow night. She did call me today and thanked me, and she wanted to place it on her Facebook page. So I must have touched your soul, Billy Autry. He just sent me $1,000. Now, do you want, now text me back and tell me, do you want a visual commercial? And if you want a visual commercial, send me some pictures or send me your Facebook or your thing. My God. But he just sent me $1,000. Well, and if you send me that information, Billy Ray, I'll make you a visual commercial. Have it for you by the weekend. They'll be on there Monday. Okay. Miss Taylor, goddamn, okay. That's why you do business. That's the way it should have been done from the beginning. Okay. Look at God. Now let me deal with Karen. Racism does exist in Memphis politics. And I'm talking about blatant racism. And black folk understand that politicians count on. Damn, what's up? I said, take your mom off the top of the car. He said to my, goddamn, okay. Politicians count on you being damn fools. Politicians, especially in this community, expect you to be a Democrat. Okay? They expect you to be a Democrat. The Democrats in Memphis or in the state of Tennessee have absolutely zero power. When we look even at the state legislators, I remember I was supporting John DeBerry, who had been a state representative for about 20 years. Black state legislators who were supposed to be his friend that wanted to put this little nothing-ass, non-experienced boy in that seat told black folk that you got to vote Democratic because the Republicans can't do nothing for you. In the state of Tennessee, the Republicans are a super majority. Nothing can be passed in the state of Tennessee without Republican support. Listen to me. Them black ass niggas that's in the House, they lying to you. They have no power to do nothing unless Republicans sign on to them. But they understand that they can tell a dumb ass nigga anything. Anything. See, I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me. What has a Democrat done for you? Nothing. But let me go to this case here in Memphis. The Republican power brokers want total control of every money-making office here. And they count on you to be not informed. They count on you to vote along party line. They don't care whether the white folk that they want in office have any knowledge. Hell, they don't even care if the white folk ever been in the office before, in the office building. They just want a face that is white in the office. Let me tell you about the criminal court clerk's office. Her name is Heidi Kuhn. And she expects all you coons to vote for her. You do know that coon was a name that white folk used as a racial slur, don't you? So she wants you to acclimate yourself to being a coon. And if you vote for her, I'm a coon. I'm a coon. She's been in office 4 years. When she got there, didn't know her way to the bathroom. When she got there, let me show you how dumb she is as an administrator. Then I'm going to talk about these pieces of paper that I got that prove my point. When she got in office, she fired the whole damn staff. You got to be dumb. You got to be an idiot. You got to be a moron. You don't know nothing about the office, and you fire all of the people that have been there for years. In particularly, the black woman that was second in command, second in knowledge, who had been in that office 39 years. How do you fire anybody that has been in the office for 39 years, that has administration, supervisory management, and knows the complete operation from A to Z, is a certified public administrator who has supervised 6 departments in the criminal court clerk's office, has supervised the criminal court clerk's customer service unit, has been an liaison to 10 criminal court judges for over 20 years. How do you do it? I'm just blocking somebody. You did it. You elected her, first of all, because she white. And then when I see Tawana Murphy endorsing you, I know that's a reason not to vote for her. 39 years. But here comes the kicker. The people that work for her, the principal clerks, those are the clerks that you see in the courtrooms, don't like her. How important is that clerk in the courtroom? They keep all the records. They write down when the next time you go to court, whatever the judge needs in your file. That clerk takes care of it. That's how important the clerk is. I'm talking about the clerks in the courtroom. So ain't no other news gonna touch this. The other mainstream medias have not reported that her employees, those clerks, have filed an EEOC complaint against her. I just happen to have a copy of the complaint here. When I look at it, the clerks of Shelby County Criminal Court, Heidi Kuhn, called the principal clerks into a meeting and promised the principal court clerks, and that's the ones who work in the courtroom, a raise of $5,000, which was a part of the 21 to 22 budget. Didn't have to go get it because the county commission had already okayed the raises in the budget. The budget would have been effective July 1 of last year. Several pay periods later, with no pay increase and many unanswered questions, we finally received half of the increase. We then went back to our supervisors and manager, Sandra Sandridge, for answers as to why we did not receive our full promised pay. They went to her, and to no avail. She didn't have no answers. That's Sandra Sandridge. After speaking with the former CAO, Mr. Wooten, he finally got our full amount approved. The clerk, Heidi Kuhn, called us into a meeting in late 2021 and expressed her anger at us for going to Shelby County HR regarding our salary. She got mad. And I want you to know that probably 95 to 96, 97% of the clerks that are in the courtroom are black. Oh, that's what a coon will do for you. They're black. She got mad because you couldn't get all your money from her. She done made the promise. And understand, the monies were already approved by the county commission. She trying to steal from the people, trying to hold on to the money. You know, they said that she takes a lot of vacations in the office. See, she wanted the coon, wanted the clerks to be good little niggas. I know I got a whole bundle of bananas for you. I'm going to give you just this one, okay? But these black folk stood up for themselves. In December 2021, there was a meeting with the principal courtroom clerks only, informing us that we would be reassigned beginning January 1, 2022. In this meeting with supervisors and administration, we told them that we felt this move was in retaliation and a setup for failure because we had questions about the raise. However, the judges were opposed to this move. The clerk decided to postpone the move. However, we will move on March 4th, 2022. The judges get used to your service. They get used. Every judge has a way that they handle their courtroom. They handle their clerks. So the judges were in opposition. So she backed down and then waited a while and moved the employees and the clerks on March 1st. Then when I get into the part here, how were you harmed is what the EEOC wants to know. The emotional stress of relocating to a new courtroom and learning the presiding judge's procedures, temperament, preferred paperwork, and expectations is very emotionally draining. We have to learn the new procedures, PDs with bar numbers, and upload it entirely as a new contact list for the attorneys and practice in that particular courtroom. It's just starting a new job. The reason that you feel that it's discriminatory, this move was clearly an act of retaliation which has now created a hostile work environment in the office and in the courtroom. There was no reason to take a good working situation for both employees and judges and just blow it up just because you can, with no regard for the mental and physical health of any employee. The coon wants to coon you. Lord have mercy. Setting you up for failure, setting you up for a reason to fire you, setting you up to say that you don't have good work ethic. She has no experience. Mayor Bernard, who I'm going to have on this show real soon as we approach early voting. And my urge is that you tell all your friends and tell all of your relatives to vote for Mayor Bernard. Okay? There were employees in that office that knew that they just had to get that information to me because they didn't feel that anybody else in media in this town was going to bring forth. Do not vote for the coon lady. How long do we as black folk gotta stay being the coon? How long? Same thing happened in juvenile court, where her husband, Matt Coon, is second in command because Janice Fullerlow went in and fired everybody too. Janice has not been to work in over 2.5 years. Matt Coon hired his husband, runs the day-to-day operation. Let me say this. And some of you black folk gonna get upset. Janice is real sick. She done knocked at the door. And the death angel just have not opened the door and let her in. She's massively sick. But they knew how sick she was when Janice ran. They ran off of her name. They ran off of her popularity. Janice was a drunk. I'm just telling you like it is. Y'all know she was a drunk. She was a great talk show host, but she was a drunk. She fired another young lady who was a talk show host that was working with her because they wouldn't give her alcohol. I ain't talking about her, I'm talking the facts. These are facts. You know when they found her asleep at the casino, drunk as a skunk. Her daughter, Janine, is running for the office. Janine is a nice person. She do the weather good on Channel 5. It's partly cloudy over here. It's going to snow over yonder. She do. Oh, is that the traffic report she do? Is it traffic or the... Is it traffic? I don't know. She do the traffic every morning. She's probably off now. Is she still doing the traffic? Because if she is, that means that Channel 5 has to afford all of her opposition the same amount of time that they're giving her on TV. Because she worked. She left it. She had to leave. She worked for that agency. And that agency will have had to give all of the people in that race the same amount of time that she has. She does not deserve the seat just because she's Janice's daughter. I'm going to say it. Y'all scared to say it. Okay? Okay. She does not deserve your vote because she's Janice Foylov's daughter. What do you know about the office? Your mama can't be done told you much because she didn't go to work. She ain't been to work in 2 years. But she collects nearly $19,000 a month in a salary.
Yeah, you should be maybe 25.
Janine now has control of her mama's money, poor her husband. She collects nearly $20,000 of taxpayers' money and don't go to work. I think I said it again. It didn't sink in. She collects nearly $20,000 a month of taxpayers' money. And some days they say she don't even know she's in the world. It's raw, but it's fact. It's the truth. And see, there's so much that you all wouldn't know if y'all didn't tune into the Thaddeus Matthews Show. I'm urging this community for at least one time, stand up. The Democrats don't give a fuck about you. And let me give you something else that Democrats do that Republicans don't. Republicans play the game to win. You won't see a whole lot of Republicans running in the same race. They decide what Republican is going to run. It's some Republicans now, and any of you Republicans want to bring me some money, I sure will take it. I ain't got but 2 candidates that I'm endorsing. Ain't but two. And that's Miss Mayern Bernard and Shelandra Ford. Them the only two that I endorse. Yeah, Republicans play to win. You're right, brothers. And Democrats play to survive. You won't see it. Some of these Democrats, there are 2 and 3 Democrats running for the same thing. And this is, I was sitting with Shelandra Ford day before yesterday. Somebody texted me and said, you wasn't with your wife. I saw you at the table with Shelandra Ford and another woman. I laughed at the bitch. You know, I was to meet her there anyway. Shelandra had some munchies, some advertising munchies for me. Because we did half and half. And she was a woman of her word. And I went to the Houstons and got my munchies. My wife knew where I was.
Sure did.
So, motherfucker, I'm a grown-ass man. You can't tell on me. Shit. But I was telling Shelandra, I said, Memphis will not have another black mayor for a long time. Not the city of Memphis. Why? Why? Because come election time, it'll be 4 or 5 blacks that will run and 1 white. And you're right, Marcia. A lot of these Democrats are undercover Republicans. But why does it matter? See, in the city elections, you don't have to vote Democrat or Republican. It's a nonpartisan race. But the Negroes who all want to be mayor, and that's really not backed out of that shit. I won't go invest my monies in that bullshit. Hell, I'm moving to the goddamn county. Somewhere in the county. Shit. This is what's going on right now. What was Miguel trying to advertise?
Linda Harris.
Huh?
Linda Harris.
Oh, no. If you're going to advertise Linda Harris, the motherfucker needs to bring me some munchies. Tell her to write me a check for $4,000.
He blocked, so you want me to unblock him?
Oh.
You want me to unblock
I
him?
know Mary Harrison was in Houston every day. Doc and I are in there almost every day. Damn, Jackie, you ain't telling me nothing new. What was your point? Tell her to bring me $4,000. Okay. I'm not going to endorse her.
Okay, so I'll unblock him for a minute.
You ain't going to endorse her. Steve Morroy had a fundraiser this evening, and I get the call. It was 95, 96% white. I reached out to him. And see, these motherfuckers have another excuse now. There are teams there. Okay. Ken Moody, contact me. Bring me some money. You can be in the show tomorrow. You can be on the show tomorrow. All of these politicians that you see on my show pay me. They paid me. I don't come cheap, but I come cheaper than the rest. Because there's some guys out here asking for $7,500 just to be on a ballot. Ain't gonna down them. That's their price. But the judges, who I think it's August when that election is, they can't get on none of these ballots, no way. I'm gonna get paid while the money's good. Didn't y'all hear me say I'm moving? Shit. Hell, I gotta go buy another washing machine. The one here done quit working. Shit, gotta go buy a washing machine tomorrow. Shit, I gotta go get Morgan and Mel's mama. Morgan decided she gonna stay there. She can't stay there every day. Shit. Her mama done decided when she wants to get away, and I love her mama, so if I love her mama couldn't come. But her mama will be cooking every day. Every day. I'll be upstairs. The rattling of the pots and pans won't bother me at all, because I'll be upstairs in the studio. I'll probably crack the door so I can get a sniff of some of that good cooking.
My cooking don't be good.
Yeah, I mean, you got good cooking, but you ain't gonna cook if your mama in my house.
Sure, right? Sure know what the
But I tell black ass politicians, if you can't pay me, fuck you. I ain't got no $1,000 package. Politicians ask me, don't they? What can I get for $1,000? The fuck out my face. The fuck out my face. All the way across the street out of my face. See, then I get these politicians who will tell me, I ain't raised no money. Then why are you running for office? Early voting starts April 13th. And what the white folk did for you, the first week of early voting, there's only one place that you can vote. And that's downtown Memphis, where there is absolutely no parking. And if you park in front of the place, they give you a ticket. Remember that dude was finna beat you up? I don't remember no dude that was finna beat me up, motherfucker. But Judge, what's his name? Sugarman. He came to me at a gathering a couple of weeks ago. But they gotta bring me some monies. I'm supporting white folk. They bring me money. A broke ass nigga and a promise of what he gonna do if he get elected don't mean shit. Why wasn't Mr. Lucille? Huh? Is that what you're talking about, Ms. Lucille? One place, 157 Poplar Street. There is no parking. All the meters are full. There are some parking lots. You got to pay $5 to go and vote. That's like paying for the vote. They know black folk are not going to come downtown to place no vote downtown. It's called voter suppression. Ain't a black ass pastor. They had a meeting at the damn minister's hall. Said they didn't like it. You motherfuckers ain't filed no damn lawsuit. You ain't went into circuit court to try to stop it. So don't tell me about the black ass preacher and voting. Most of these, you're going to see, you talk about removing Amy Wyrick. But watch how many black preachers, black pastors that will come out and going to be endorsing her. Wait till the black. See, and let me show you what the white politician does. The white politician always releases his lists of the black voters, the black preachers who are supporting him. Quit listening to who your preacher tell you to vote for. He ain't got but one vote. And when the black pastor is endorsing, he gets something out of it. Look at how many black pastors supported Jim Strickland. Keith Vaughn, you want $4,000 for endorsement, but Amy can't get for just for $5. Mine's is not endorsement, motherfucker. Mine's is what I do for a living. It's business. It's advertising. Block that motherfucker. See, it's difference in advertising because a lot of these folk paid me $4,000. I'm not endorsing them. I'm giving them the opportunity to be seen by you. You make the decision who you want to vote for. Yes, I'm telling you to vote for Shalandra Ford. That poor Willie Brooks boy, he need him a job. Ask Willie Brooks, how come he's not at Federal Express anymore? He's turned out of office. Now he need a job. Ain't never been in her office. Don't know how the office is ran. But he wants to be the Register of Records? Quit giving motherfuckers a job. Let them go to Burger King, McDonald's. What? Willie Brooks, you have been at FedEx for years. Maybe you retired. Well, go get on your rocking chair. Shit, you as old as I am. I know you're as old as I am, because we went to elementary school together. We went to Chicago Park Elementary School. Your sister was the best looking girl in the school. Had straight hair. I think your mama probably had a white man, but her name was Gloria Brooks. I remember. Oh, she was light skinned too. Pretty as she could be. Somebody said he was forced to retire. Boy, if I ever find out that. All right. Let me take care of some commercials. And then we gonna come back. It's a little bit before 8:30. I'll open up the phone lines.
Aren't you tired of voting for persons for public office just because of their name, their party affiliation, or because they're just sitting there and you know they're sitting there with absolutely no experience at all, or a person who is just looking for a job? Shelby Countyans, now it is the chance and the opportunity to make the change by voting for Mayern Briggs Bernard for the criminal court clerk. Mayern Briggs Bernard has over 39 years of criminal court experience in administration, supervisory, management, and operations. She's a certified public administrator. She has supervised 6 departments in the criminal court clerk's office. She has supervised criminal court clerk's customer service units. She has been the liaison to 10 criminal court judges for over 20 years. She has worked closely and collaborated with county and government offices throughout her career. It is now time to make a change in the criminal court clerk's office. Vote for experience. Don't vote for someone who just needs a job. Paid for by the committee to elect.
Hi, I'm Reginald Milton. For the past 8 years, I've served as your Shelby County Commissioner. For the past 20 years, I have been the Executive Director of the nonprofit South Memphis Alliance, which has worked with children in our juvenile justice system and our children in foster care. We need elected officials who have experience, civic servants who understand the challenges that we're facing today. I'm asking you to support me as I seek to run for the next juvenile court clerk seat. I need your support. I need your prayers. Now more than ever.
This is an urgent message for all of the citizens of Shelby County. Shelandra Y. Ford has done an excellent job as the Shelby County Register of Deeds, and that is why I am urging you to re-elect her for a second term. Her opponent has been turned out of his political office, and now he wants you to give him a job that he has absolutely no experience in. And why would you change when with Shelandra Y. Ford, you have accountability, you have attainability, and you have accessibility? Vote to re-elect Shelandra Y. Ford, Register of Deeds. And then tell her opponent, if you need a job, Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all of them places, they hiring. It's official. Judge Felicia Corbin Johnson will seek re-election to the Shelby County Circuit Court Division 1 on August 4, 2022. Judge Corbin Johnson wants you to know she has worked hard to serve the legal community and litigants and administer justice in a fair, impartial, and compassionate manner. She is honored to serve as a member of the judiciary on the Shelby County Circuit Court and preside over cases of great importance and consequence. She is duly qualified, well-versed in the law, steady, and has the qualities and ideas that you want in a judge. Judge Corbin Johnson sincerely appreciates and thanks the legal profession, clergy, business, and civic organizations, government officials, and the entire Shelby County community for the support and confidence you have placed in her these 7 years. And she respectfully asks that you continue to have confidence in her as she moves forward to re-election in 2022. Please help re-elect Judge Corbin Johnson, Shelby County Court, Division 1. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Felicia Johnson. Attorney Carlos Bibbs has practiced law for 24 years, and now he wants you to elect him judge of Circuit Court Division 2. As judge, he will represent the diversity our community needs. He's a firm believer in equity and equality under the law. Carlos Bibbs has the demeanor and the temperament suited for the position of judge. Carlos Bibbs is a family man and a strong believer in applying the law fairly to every citizen, no matter what the economic or the culture of that citizen may be. Vote Carlos Bibbs, Judge of Circuit Court Division 2. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Carlos Bibbs Judge. Ed Payton is the treasurer. Citizens of Cordova, it is time to elect a proven leader to represent you on the Shelby County Commission. And the person that is capable of doing that job is Karan Fosun. Karan Fosun wants you to elect her to the position of Shelby County Commission District 5. Karan and her husband Charlie have lived in Cordova 20 years and have chosen to raise their 2 sons there. She has 9 years of experience as the chief administrator of the Shelby County Commission, and she's licensed also in Tennessee to sell real estate. She's a wife, she's a mother that's concerned and committed to making family life better for all of the citizens of Cordova and to make business owners comfortable in opening their businesses there. Karan Fosun says, and I quote, "I want to fight for families just like ours to ensure that Cordova has an authentic voice that is committed to our getting what is due us," unquote. Cordova, Karan Fosun is prepared to be your crime fighter. Karan Fosun wants to invest in the children's education of Cordova and Cordova's infrastructure. Cordova, vote for Karan Fosun to the Shelby County Commission District 5. And don't you dare wait until May 3rd. Early voting is April 13th through the 28th. Paid for by friends of Karan Fosun for the Shelby County Commission District 5. While planning your wedding or special event, there are 3 things that you look for, and that's elegance, space for your guests, and cost. And you find all 3 at the Balinese Ballroom in downtown Memphis in the Pinch District. At the Balinese Ballroom, you can rent the upstairs ballroom or the downstairs ballroom or both. And talking about elegance, white painted walls, draped ceilings, gold chandeliers with crystals, wooden floors, and a separate room with a large wooden bar. And you don't have to worry about the safety of your gas. Security is provided, and there is plenty of ample parking. All of this for an affordable price. So for your wedding or your next event, you want the Balinese Ballroom. Call 901-522-1144. That's 901-522-1144. Call and make an appointment or visit their website at baloneseballroom.com. And what it can do to rejuvenate one's body. It contains 92 minerals. It supports a healthy heart, good digestion. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, and there are so many more uses for sea moss. Now, you can order online from Envision Sea Moss. That's right, Envision Sea Moss. Or you probably thought that sea moss only comes in that one bland flavor. Well, Envision has it in natural strawberry, mango, pineapple, elderberry, honey cinnamon, and so many more flavors. Go right now to the website, EnvisionSeaMoss.com. Envision Sea Moss ships around the world. Have a more healthier you right now. Go to EnvisionSeaMoss.com. EnvisionSeaMoss.com. EnvisionSeaMoss.com.
Come celebrate Thaddeus Matthews, a.k.a. the Cussin' Pastor. Grand 65th birthday celebration and concert. It's Friday, April 1st. And look who's coming to celebrate. In concert, L.J. Eccles.
Do you want me to get it from the back?
You'll see Terry Wright.
I done lost my good friend.
Mr. Sam.
She said your rolling.
Bird Williams.
Yes, I do. Yes, sometimes, man.
Stacy Marino.
You got caught.
And introducing the sensational Red Velvet.
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Plus Memphis comedian Pound Cake. Thaddeus Matthews, the Cussin' Pastors 65th birthday celebration and concert. Friday, April 1st at the Balinese Ballroom, 330 Main Street, downtown Memphis. An intimate setting for 300 people. Doors open at 7 p.m., showtime 8 p.m. All VIP tickets are sold out. Hurry and get your $40 tickets now. When $40 tickets are gone, it's $50 at the door. Tickets can be purchased at CussinPastor.com. Thaddeus Matthews' grand 65th birthday celebration and concert. Friday night, April 1st at the Balinese Ballroom. Be there!
All right, we are blessed. All right, baby, you talking about advertising. Let me come to you. All right, we are blessed. All right, baby, you talking about advertising. Let me come to you. All right, we are blessed. Whew.
Hello, I just wanted to say that.
Ma'am, I can't see your face.
Oh, I gotta go into my office. Hold on, baby. I gotta go in my office. Whew.
Let me see your face.
I'm coming, Pastor. I just wanted to say that I really enjoy your platform, but I really want to come up.
Well, will you come on and let me see your face? So I don't want to talk to your logo.
Well, let me see it. I gotta go in my office.
Well, go in your office.
Well, give me a second, Pastor.
Now, where your office at?
Darling, I have a very vast home.
You have a very large home?
Vast.
Well, good. You all have very large munchies.
Coin, yeah.
Yeah, you got coins then, baby.
Yeah,
Praise
yeah,
y'all.
because I know, Pastor, I know you ain't for the foo-foo. You about your business.
Yeah,
And
but I still want to see you. Goddamn, how big is your house? I can't see you yet.
No, I'm a lady. Please don't cuss in my face because I'm a lady.
No, you might send me some. All right, not if you finna send me some money. So come on.
Right.
Well, Herman, get to the. I want you to get to the room. How big is your damn house? Shit.
Come on in my room.
Ma'am, let me see your face so I'm finna hang up.
Okay, baby. Hold on. Here we go. Whew, I gotta get this going. Okay, how do I do this?
I don't see your face, baby. I see your roof.
Baby, how do I do it? Tell me how to do it.
Well, if you got the camera, you put it in front of your face.
Where my nephew? Jerron Rex, come over here and help me. Geronimo! He in there playing that game.
Well, ma'am, I see your light in your ceiling. Hold the camera.
I don't know how to flip the camera. How do you flip it? How do you make it towards me?
Baby, you got the camera. It got a little button on there where you flip it.
Okay. Geronimo! Here he come. Here he come, baby. I want my commercial to be elegant.
No, I got to see, before we even start talking about your commercial, ma'am, I need to see your damn face.
Oh, I just don't like all that cussing with business.
You do what?
Geronimo, baby, come here. It's the custom pastor. Show me how to do it, baby. It shows the ceiling. How do you turn it? Turn it.
Is you laying on your back?
Yes.
Well, goddamn. I don't want to see your damn. I don't want to see your ceiling.
You want to see my legs?
I want to see your face.
Oh, my. Geronimo, how do you turn it? Flip
Joe,
the
who
camera.
is this? She gone. She full of shit.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck she laying down for?
Okay. What you call, who'd you call? Geronimo.
Giraffe or someone for the man.
Joanna. Nigga, don't play with me when it comes to money and that shit. Geronimo, will you come help me turn this camera? All right. What time is it? 8:43. I got my thing charged up.
Baby, that just sound right.
Whew. Geronimo. Brother Autry, send me some information, some pictures, your Facebook page. Another funeral home got a Facebook page. Moscow, Tennessee, I swear, I don't want to talk to nobody from Moscow. Mm-mm.
Power on. Power on.
Okay. All right, I'll take a few calls at 901-231-9239. Don't forget, tomorrow night's subject is church hurt. Have you been hurt in the church? And have you been cured? Have you been healed? That's going to be our subject on tomorrow night. Okay. Moscow, I don't want to talk to you, motherfucker. Damn. I ain't going to Ukraine. You shit the hell up. Well, let me get rid of you. Okay. Do what, baby?
My folks know how to act. You see, I don't have them issues you be having.
EWA_spot. All right, come and tell me how you've been hurt in the church. I'm going to take one hurtful Christian tonight. Oh, by the way, the tickets are less than 100 now. If you're coming to the birthday party, and you'll know they're all gone when you go to the site and you can't order none. You haven't been healed. Have I talked to my kids? Talk to my kids about what? Did you talk to your mama?
Folks is crazy.
Huh? Shit. All right. Because I'm going to go. I'm leaving on time tonight. My wife cooking me some dinners. And I'm going to go eat me some dinners.
Baby, don't act like I don't cook.
I know you cook every night. They say you cook. What you cooking tonight, baby?
Oh, Lord.
Some Salisbury steak?
Yes.
And some what?
Mashed potatoes and English peas.
Mashed potatoes and some English peas.
Mm-hmm.
Got some Kool-Aid?
You want some Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I want some Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Add you? Okay. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on. I'm waiting. Hi.
Hi.
How are you? I see your face too.
You see my face?
Yeah.
Yes, my face I'm on.
So how have you been hurt in the church?
Well, a few ways. So my little boy. Let me put my chart.
What you doing, baby?
So one way I was hurt.
Not just put.
I'm sorry. What you said?
Put it back the way it was. What you doing?
What? I'm about to charge the phone.
Oh.
While I'm talking to you.
Okay.
So, my little boy, he's been a pastor, a minister since he was 3 years old. Give me the little plug for it. So, he's this deacon in the church, right? I was brought up in the church.
Wait a minute. Let me cut Moscow off. Let me cut Moscow out before they send a bomb.
Power on.
No, I want power off.
Mission
You
successful.
have to put it on airplane mode.
Okay.
Stop the
Now your son been preaching since when?
Since he was 3. So, he's 13 now. So,
Okay.
it has
Now
a deacon.
let me ask you some questions on your son preaching at 3.
Okay.
How do you know your son was called to preach at 3?
Because God came to him at the age of 3. He was called at the age of 3.
God came to him where?
In a vision.
In a
You
vision.
messing with the right one because I'm a Christian. He came to him in a vision.
Okay. No, baby, you got the right one now. I'm gonna. This is my show. I'm gonna ask the right questions. Okay? Because I want to know.
What you say?
I want to know how at 3 o'clock he knew. At 3 o'clock, how at 3 years old he knew that he was supposed to preach. Is what I'm saying.
Because God came give him a message.
Okay, God gave him. All right, God gave him. Okay. Okay, ma'am, slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down and listen.
No.
Okay. Now, he's preaching. I accept that. So how was he hurt in the church?
Okay, so let's back it back. He was called at the age of 3. His first sermon was at the age of 7. It was 8. Okay, his first sermon was at the age of 8 years old. All right.
What was the title of his first sermon?
James, come here, James. What was the title of your first sermon? Who? He about to come. He didn't preach. He preached all over the world.
Oh, what was the title? What, ma'am, slow down, please. What was the name of his first sermon?
James, what was the name of your first sermon? Jay, what was the name of your first sermon? Was it Goliath? No, it was, put on the shirt. Put on the shirt, come up in here. It was with Elijah.
But what was the subject, man?
I don't remember what the subject was. He's 13 now. He was
You don't remember your son's first sermon?
The reason why I don't remember his first sermon because he didn't preach probably about 50 or 60 times.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
She should know she on here bragging about him.
Ma'am,
Baby, I ain't no
ma'am,
bragging
talk to
about
me.
him.
Hey, lady.
Put the shirt on.
Lady, talk to me. Don't worry about the
Baby, I'm
comments.
gonna brag about nothing.
Ma'am, talk to me, goddammit.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry about the comments. Because they're logical questions. They're the same questions that I would have. Okay?
Yeah, I am from Louisiana.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ma'am,
Sorry.
quit reading the goddamn comments, so I'm going to hang up on you. You're talking to me, not to the people that's on the page. So where does the church hurt come from?
Okay, so when he was 8 years old, they had a deacon that come in, and the deacon was telling me, he was like, he started off praying, right? And then after that, he started off with the scripture, and then after that, he started preaching the gospel. So the deacon told me that I need to learn how to teach my son more things. But I was letting him know, hey, he's only 7 years old. Like, he's going to learn it as he goes. And so me and him went at it at church. Like,
All right.
because
Now let me make a statement to that. I've been in church all of my life. And when he approached the pulpit to bring his first message, what is his background at 8 years old as far as what to do in the pulpit or even the study of scripture?
Say it again. What was his what?
Background as far as the study of scripture.
Well, going to Bible study and, studying and learning the word, the gospel. I mean, 7 years old is young anyway. That's young.
Okay, but even at 7 years old, if you're going to stand before people, there should be a certain amount of wisdom and a certain amount of knowledge, because at 8 years old, when you stand up to preach, you can only give us a Bible story. You can't talk about life.
That is not true. That is not true.
He can't talk about life, ma'am. He can't talk about life at 8 years old. He has not experienced life.
Now you talk, let me talk.
No, ma'am, I ain't gotta let you do a motherfucking thing.
Now who are you talking about, bro?
I ain't gotta let you do a motherfucking thing. You on my show. You on my show, baby. You on my show. And I'm still telling you that at 8 years old, he don't know nothing. Ma'am. To preach, there is a certain amount of knowledge that you got to have.
Sir.
Ma'am, I don't talk to little boys on my program. I don't talk to minors on my program. I don't talk to minors on my program. I don't talk to little boys on my program.
We got a sermon for you.
He got what?
We got a sermon for you.
I don't need, sir, ma'am, he don't need to give me no, bitch, get off my goddamn page. He's a dumb motherfucker. He got a sermon for me. Baby, come on now. I've been preaching since my young years, 16, 17 years old. At 16 or 17 years old, I was not as well versed as I am today. Your little 8-year-old son didn't know shit. See, and when Negroes start talking to me about their goddamn visions, how you know he had a vision? Because he told you he had a vision? Come on. I asked you questions. You gonna tell me he was called to preach at 3. He started preaching at 7, 8 years old. No, you can't come back home, baby. You can't come back home, my show. You can't come back home. Because you were more interested in the comments that people were making than talking to me. Okay? See, when you start talking about visions, you go to the book of Jeremiah and you go to the 23rd. See, you came on here defensive. And I'm the wrong motherfucker for you to come defensive with. Okay? Bitch, shut up or get the fuck off my page. You let that little bitty boy, he wants to talk to me. No, he don't. I don't talk to little boys on my show. But you ain't wanting, I ain't got to hear what a motherfucker have to say. Okay? I asked you a goddamn question. Give me an answer. You don't know shit at 8 years old. Damn sure, you just could stand in front of the toilet and pee at 3. I don't give a fuck what you think she did wrong. This is my motherfucking show. Now, do you want to go? Give a fuck about a vision. You say you had a vision. But the word says, thus said the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make vain. They speak a vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of the Lord. You came to me real ratchet. And that's the way I deal with you. All you do is just shut up. I still say to you, one who has preached all over this country, that at 8 years old, well, I may be an old ass bitch, and my old as your mammy, bitch, you blocked. So you can't come to me with that bullshit. Okay? But I wasn't going to address your son on here. Okay? I'm not going to address your son. I don't talk to minors on my show. Iris, I don't want to talk right. Iris, I don't want to talk right this minute. I got this. Oh. Okay. EU or whatever the fuck your name, you about to be busy. I don't have to listen to bullshit. I know how shit smells. The question was, at 3 years old, he didn't know this book. So if he was preaching, you have rehearsed him with a Bible story. Okay? You rehearsed him with a Bible story. A sermon has to be more than Mary had a little lamb, sheep was white as snow. What could he project at 7 years old about life if your sermon, but you can't say that he wasn't called. I'm saying, dumb motherfucker, and if you don't like what I'm saying, get the fuck off the show. That's all you got to do. You don't know how to preach on life. What's your sermon going to be? What's your sermon going to be about? No. Then your son wants to come to the fence. Little punk ass boy. Come on. I'm not going to talk to no little nigga still got calm on his breath. Come on. More than me cursing. I curse like a motherfucker. And you better tell me, because see, I can give you scripture on cursing. And cursing and cussing is two different things. Iris, I'm talking right now. I'll call you in a minute. If you would have listened, I could have gave you some fundamentals for this. But they didn't know shit. I'm not going to put you back on my live. I'm about to put you off my motherfucking page. Your little boy wants to talk to me like a man. He can't stand these shoes here. I don't give a damn. He ain't preached for 50 sermons. Call him a punk motherfucker in his face. I don't want no little boys on my show, but he is a little punk motherfucker. And he probably runs you. He probably thinks he's the man of degree in preaching. Who said you had to have a degree in preaching? That's what niggas say. A degree in preaching? It's just like these niggas that pay $500 and $600 to get a piece of paper that said that they doctor someone back. A degree? Where did Jesus have his degree from? You saw in the Paul, where did Paul have his degree from? Where is daddy at? Your son ain't ready to stand toe-to-toe with me, and I wouldn't stand toe-to-toe with a little boy, a little punk-ass boy. Let me talk to him. You better go out there and get on the swing set, motherfucker. But I will still stand behind the fact whether God called him or not, that's his business. EY, you make one more comment on my face and you block. One more. But before Timothy, you gone, bitch. Oh, I'm finna block the wrong somebody. I don't need to be on no damn diet. Shit. I can go grocery store. I like being my side. Oh, I blocked the wrong somebody. Wait a minute. I'm finna block. I didn't block him. Let me go back to you. See, y'all talk about Timothy and Paul and all of them. The word says, study to show thyself approved unto God. So that you can rightly divide the word of truth. Funny man, why do I need you? Did I, baby? Let me go back. No, you ain't blocked, baby. You wouldn't still be there. Fearfully. You ain't blocked. Oh, she gone. Study. Is he on the page? Funny man, so son, you a preacher? I don't know, brother. If you're a little boy, you off the page. Funny man. Study. And you're going to have your little boy approach me like a man. He already blocked. This is my show. I ask questions. You can't just come in and shoot me that line. You ain't been heard in the church. You probably trying to take over somebody's church. And ain't no real pastor going to allow you to come in and take over his shit. I wouldn't. You was trying to get your little boy a little clout on my show. Get his name out there. You want to get mad at the deacon. And the deacon was setting him right. You just can't. See, let me tell you something. In pastoring, you don't just let anybody get up in front of your people. Okay? I'm blocked as I go. A pastor has a responsibility. If you have not studied, if you have not been trained, and you ain't got to go to college, you a hellraiser in the church. You one of them motherfuckers I put out. You can't bring your son into somebody's church and think that they're supposed to preach. I ain't heard you. I don't know what you know. I had a fellow come into my church. First thing I want to do is hear you pray. I want to hear you pray. I want to hear you talk to the Lord. If you don't know how to talk to the Lord, you don't know how to talk to my people. No real pastor that loves his folk is going to allow anybody that is not versed get up before him. The vision, it may have been late in the night, and the Lord said, go pee. And he got his peas mixed up. The Lord said, go pee. He didn't say go preach. 3 years old. And if the Lord told you to go preach at 3 years old, why'd you wait till 7, 8 years old to start preaching? Preach your first one. Because wouldn't no pastor allow his little young ass to get up?
Chuck put a preacher out his pulpit one
Huh?
Chuck put a preacher out his pulpit one Sunday in
For
the
what?
middle of his service. Because he got to say the animals and shit started talking.
He got to do what?
First of all, Chuck know his people. Like you said, you're not going to let nobody just teach your people anything. So he got up there, Chuck trying to get a man a chance, and he was up there, and we back there in the choir, and I'm like, I'm like, Then the man said, and then the animals got in a circle, and then they went to talking. And so he
What animals got in the circle?
He said the animals got in the circle before they got on the
Before they got it on the ark?
before they got on the ark.
So the animals had a meeting,
Yeah,
goddammit.
he said the animals had a meeting. The animals with the talking. Chuck said, Chuck got it. Chuck said, come on, sit down. He like, but I ain't through. Chuck said, you threw up in him. I'm like, amen.
So the animals had a meeting.
Yeah, he said the animals had a meeting.
Do we need to get on this motherfucker now?
Yeah, do we need to get on here? Or what they said? Everybody got their names and shit. So I'm sitting back there in the choir. I'm looking at Chuck like, why did you let this man get this pulpit first of all? So when he said they had me, Chuck said, I can't take it no more. Chuck said, oh, come on, you got it. He said, but I ain't through, Reverend. Chuck said, you threw up in him.
See, there's a difference in the preachers of today and the old school preacher. You ain't gonna do that shit with the old school preacher. Like a nigga get up, give his scripture. My subject for the day is Mary had a little lamb. 1 minute into the sermon, and that Mary had that lamb. Oh Lord, come on, nigga, teach me. Okay, even if you're going to hoop, adjust yourself for the hoop. You warm up for the hoop. You don't get up in 1 minute, you're hooping. He died. And I'm telling you from what I know, the hoop in a lot of cases is a practice art. They've got places on YouTube that'll teach you. Excuse me, Pastor. Do you know when Reverend Lawrence Boxdale funeral is? It's Sunday at 3. I will be there. I got to go get my hair cut. Who was my mentor? My mentors were the old preachers. The late Dr. E.L. Slade. The late Dr. H.H. Hopper. Those guys. Dr. T.M. Henderson. Those were my mentors. And them old preachers had rules. Yeah, I like that, Martin Davis. Give them foreplay before you give them the hoop. Being a said something. Because everybody can't hoop. And the church of today, people of the church, ain't really looking for the hoop. And you got to know when you're going into certain congregations whether you can hoop or not. And if you can't sing, Jesus, don't try to sing. Because you're going to kill yourself before you get your little text out. Okay? And if you don't know the Dr. Watt, don't make it up as you go. Okay? If you can't do a Dr. Watt, If the house is hot, no house. Yeah, and all of them want to say, I told them, somebody asked me this yesterday morning about B.B. King and where his snort came from. I said, not Bobby Blue Bland. I said Bobby Blue Bland probably was around Baptist churches. And the preacher was, It wasn't smooth. One of the greatest hoopers of the world, who I love, was Jasper Williams. Jasper's still preaching. C.L. Franklin, Aretha Franklin's daddy. Great hoopers. But before they hoop, they'd have gave you 45 minutes. One of the greatest hoopers right now in this town is Dr. Frank Ray. But before Frank, and they call him a walking Bible, but before Frank go into a tune, he done killed you on knowledge. Woo. Somebody said, what is hooping? Let me see if I can find you just a little hoop. To give you just a little hoop. Yeah. I ain't got that one, baby. Let me see if I can find you one right quick. Trying to find one.
This revolutionary new device can remove up to 10 times.
I have to take you all the way to the end of this sermon.
Latest studies show that cotton swabs are not good for your ear.
Power on. Connection successful.
And Reverend Franklin, I'm with you until I disagree with you. Oh Lord, and Dr. Franklin, I'm with you until you hurt my feelings. Oh Lord, and I'm with you until you don't call my name. And that's why I'm glad the writer did not say, be faithful until. But then I heard him saying, be faithful unto them.
Let me take you a little bit further than this. right, doctor. All right, sir. Yeah, oh, all right. That's Dr. Jasper Williams. Woo. All right, y'all. It's 9:22.
Right.
Ooh, my Salisbury steak. Yes. My mashed potatoes and my sweet peas. Woo. But don't get mad at the hoop. Don't get mad at the hoop. Some folk like the entertainment of the hoop. Shoot. That's squalling. That's what we call it. Shoot. That's the old church. I get me a squall in every now and then. Yeah. All right. I'm going to eat my little Salisbury steak. It's time for the benediction. Shall we meet? Shall we meet? God be with you till we meet. Again. Join me in the morning on the radio. Those of you around the country, you can get me on the TuneIn app on either WGRM 93.9 or WAGR 102.5. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest man that do this. Ain't no other show out here like it. I don't know what I need to talk about. Oh, I got to raise my right hand. Okay. I got my right hand raised. Y'all got your hands up. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from the other. This we pray in Jesus' name. And the church said, Amen. See you in the morning on the radio. Good night to each and to every one of you.